open up Adobe Express and open up your logo project. If you don't have a logo project, you can just open up a blank rectangle project. Okay, now here's my logo on page 1. I'm going to add another page, so I'm going to click on add, and then I'm going to duplicate my logo, and I'm going to resize this page to a poster size. Click resize, and there we go. Now then I'm going to group my logo together. There we go, so I can resize it and move it around without messing stuff up. So let's get a background. I'm going to click on elements on the left hand side, and up at the top I'm going to select backgrounds. I'm going to search for green. Choose background and click on it, and there it is, it's in. Now then, let's go and find our hero for this campaign poster. So I'm going to click on media, and under photos I'm going to search for Strong Boy, because eating your greens will make you strong. There we go, this guy looks happy and strong, so I'm going to bring him in, and I'm going to remove the background from this image, and then I'm going to place the boy where I want him, kind of there. And then I'm going to duplicate this boy to make this kind of hand-drawn looking background. So I'm going to duplicate this image by clicking on the duplicate button. And then with this duplicate, I'm going to add a duotone effect. So I click on effects, and then I choose duotone custom, and I want both the shadows and the highlights to be white. And I'm going to just resize that and then turn it onto a jaunty angle like this, and pop this boy behind the first one. Using the layer stack, let's bring our logo to the front as well and resize, and that's going to hide that kind of straight edge at the bottom of the boy's picture. I'd like this to look more hand-drawn, this outline. So I'm going to jump into the elements, and I'm going to move over to the icons, and I'm going to search in here for hand-drawn texture. Now I'm going to start adding some of these in and changing the color of these icons to white, and just build up a load of textures behind my boy and behind the outline, so that it looks like that white outline is actually kind of handmade. Now, if you can, you want to give some really quick reasons on your campaign poster why people should listen to you. So I'm just going to give some reasons why we should eat our greens. So the first reason would be stronger bones. So let's add some text. I'm going to click on text over here, add your text, and I'm going to type stronger bones. Let's get a shape behind that. So I'm going to click on shape. Search for a kind of hand-drawn looking shape for this. Change the colors to the color scheme that I've got already for my logo. And let's sort out the font. Now that I've got that set up, I'm going to duplicate this twice. So I'm going to click duplicate, duplicate, bring these down, and now I've got two identical text boxes to the first one that I can change the text for the next two reasons. This sounds like a list, so I'm actually going to put some ellipsis in here. There we go. Stronger bones, a sharp mind, and a calm mood. Now I'm going to try and grab another colour icon in this darker green to kind of tie these three text boxes together, kind of like I did with the boy's outline. Okay, so what about our call to action? Well, we need a nice clean rectangle at the bottom of our design for this. So let's just grab a rectangle, and I'm going to colour this in white, and it's going to fill this bottom portion. Pop it right down behind the logo, and maybe give it a bit of an angle to just change things up, keep things looking interesting. I like that, but I don't like how clean this line is. So I'm going to search in icons just for the word scribble, grab this scribbled line, change it to white, and put it across the top. That looks brilliant. Bring it down to the bottom of the layer stack. Now then, how about your call to action? A nice, short, snappy text box that gets your audience to do something specific. A great way for people to take action on your poster is to include a QR code. We're going to have to jump out of this project to produce a QR code. So let's just name our page as campaign poster. And then to jump out of our project, we just need to click on the Express logo in the top left-hand corner, and we're back on the home page. Right then, if you've got a web page that's relevant to your campaign, copy that URL, back in Express, click on the big blue plus, and you want to go to Quick Actions and generate a QR code. Paste in the URL, choose a style if you want to, then a color that maybe matches your design, and download that to your device. Close down this QR code window and open up your recent project. Back on page 2, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag that QR code up from my downloads folder onto my page. Let's jump back into elements and icons. Let's get some hand-drawn arrows to draw attention to the QR code. Finally, grab some more hand-drawn textures to draw attention to the important part of your text. Finally, to give your final poster a cool hand-drawn textured look, just choose another one of these hand-drawn textures from the icons. Set that to one of your green shades or one of your theme colors. Then choose one of the blend modes, either multiply or screen, and just drop that opacity right down. And that just gives you that little something extra, that hint of texture over your whole design. You're now ready to download your poster. If you're going to be printing this out as a campaign poster, then PDF is going to be your best option.